Assalamualaikum to madam. My name is Nur Barisha Sofia binti Sufyan. So today I will be presenting to you the introduction or the company background of Nestle. So basically, Nestle is multinational food and beverage company that was founded in Switzerland. So it operates in many countries around the world and produce products such as bottled water, dairy items, baby food and coffee. Because Nestle produce bottled water and other food products, the company relies heavily on natural resources, especially water. So this background is very vital because it helps us to understand why Nestle water usage become an ethical issue. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Afifa Anisha. So Nestle is the world's largest food and beverage company operating across many countries and supply chains. One key issue is the marketing of infant formula in developing countries. Critics argue that aggressive promotion may discourage breastfeeding, especially in areas with limited access to clean water, raising concerns about infant health and ethical marketing practices. Nestle also faces environmental challenges, particularly in water resource management. The extractions of water for bottled products in water-scarce regions raises concern about community access, while plastic waste and environmental impact remain ongoing issues. In addition, ethical problems exist within Nestle global supply chain. Reports of child labor, forced labor, and deforestation in cacao and palm oil sourcing highlight difficulties in enforcing ethical standards. Overall, these challenges show the importance of strong corporate governance, ethical leadership, and transparent practices to maintain trust and long-term sustainability. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cik Nur Imanina. I will be explaining about the people and groups who were actually affected by Nestle's decisions. In business ethics, we call this stakeholder. First, we have to talk about infants and families in developing countries. This is one of the biggest issues, as mentioned by Part 2024. When Nestle marketed baby formulas in places without clean water, it caused a lot of health problems for babies. Families were often tricked into thinking formula was better than breastfeeding, but because they were poor, they would sometimes water down the formula to make it last longer, which led to malnutrition. Next, there are local communities in areas where water is hard to find. Nestle bottled water business has causes a lot of tension. When a big company takes a lot of groundwater for profit, the local people, especially indigenous groups, might lose access to their own water supply. We also shouldn't forget about the workers and children in the supply chain. Even though Nestle has sourcing programs, there are still many reports of children labor and forced labor, especially in places that produce cocoa and palm oil. These people were in very tough conditions just to supply the ingredients for the snacks we buy. Then there is the environment. Between the plastic waste from billions of bottles and the deforestation caused by getting palm oil, the planet is a major stakeholder that is being hurt by this operation. Finally, customers and shareholders are affected too. According to Liam 2022, explained that when a company has a bad ethical culture, people lose trust in the brand. If customers stop buying their product because they are unhappy with the company's choices, it eventually hurt the company's reputation and its financial value. So as you can see, one bad decision by a big company doesn't just stay inside the office, it affects people and the environment all over the world. That's all for me. I'll pass it to the next presenter.
My name is Nur Hasina Tasha binti Babas, so I will explain about the new ethical policy. If we were appointed as new manager to improve Nestle ethical culture, we will introduce a new policy called the Global Ethical Impact Compliant Policy. Under this policy, Nestle shall not market, produce or serve any product unless the activity has passed an ethical impact assessment conducted by an independent body. This ensures that all business activity do not harm public health, environment or human rights and fully comply with international ethical standards. One of the main ethical issues the policy address is the marketing of infant formula. All marketing activity will be subject to prior assessment to ensure full compliance with the WHO International Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitute. This measure measures prevent misleading marketing practices and ensure that public health interests are prioritized over commercial profit. So next, the policy also focus on environmental and resources management. Environmental impact assessment are required before any assertion or production and operation that threaten sustainability or local well-being will be prohibited. So next, in terms of supply chain ethics, suppliers must show that they follow international labor and human rights standards before contracts are accepted or extended. This approach strengthens supplier accountability and lower ethical behavior throughout the supply chain. Lastly, the policy contribute to strengthening corporation governance and building a strong ethical culture within Nestle. The policy develop a culture based on honesty and social responsibility by requiring ethical evaluation and open reporting.
Now let's talk about how we will roll this policy out inside Nestle. If you're the new managers, here exactly what we will do in the first 10 minutes. Step 1, start with why. I will begin by being honest. You have likely seen the news which our company took too much water from communities. This hurt people, the environment, and our reputation. Step 3, that's why we will introduce this new policy. Nestle will only use water that is sustainable for the communities and the environment. We will monitor levels and listen to locals. Step 3, explain how it's helped everyone. This protect water, rebuild thirst, and keep customers supporting us. It's better for communities, nature, and our company. Step number 4, tell everyone their roles. There is a need for leadership. Everyone can help, whether you are in a factory, office, or with supplier. Step number 5, open the floor for questions. We want your ideas, how we can serve more others. Any concern? Let's talk together. This plan ensure the whole team understand, support, and follow the new policy, making Nestle ethical from the inside out.
To wrap up our presentation, we believe these solutions are the best path forward for Nestle for two main reasons. First, they are fair. As a global giant, Nestle should not success by taking advantage of people who do not have clean water or proper resource. By following the rules and protecting local water, Nestle treats its stakeholders with the respect they deserve. Second, this is about long-term success. As Liam 2022 points out in our research, you can run a successful business if people don't trust you. But decisions might make money today, but they will hurt the brand tomorrow. By choosing to be ethical now, Nestle protects its reputation and ensures the company stays strong for many years to come. So that's all from us. Thank you.